ਵੈਨਕੂਵਰ ਕਨੈਕਸ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ
ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੋਰੀ ਸ਼ਨਾਈਡਰ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਵੀ ਸਵਾਲ ਉਠਾਏ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ।
We are on the threshold of another first when it comes to broadcasting hockey in Canada. Harnarayan Singh is poised to become the first person in a turban to host a hockey broadcast in English. He will be ringside tonight in Calgary as the Flames take on the Toronto Maple Leafs. Singh has been calling the action in Punjabi for Hockey Night for almost 10 years. And Harnarayan Singh joins me now from the Scotiabank Saddledome. So Harnarayan, another game day, and you will be there at the ringside to cover it. How does it feel for you to become the first Punjabi-speaking host in an English-language hockey broadcast?
It's a very special moment for myself, for my family, for my colleagues at Hockey Night, and for the entire community. Not only is it exciting, but I'm really grateful for this opportunity. And as you mentioned, it's been a long time coming, so really excited for it.
And what is it about hockey that makes you so passionate?
Well, hockey is the fabric of Canadian culture, and it brings people together. For myself, growing up in Southern Alberta, it was the icebreaker between my classmates and I. That's what makes Canada so special, is the diversity is celebrated, and to be able to have a person like myself be in the hockey family, it just speaks to the multiculturalism that is so great in this country.
And do you think that is starting to be reflected more in terms of the fan base, that the fans are starting to look more like Canada as a whole?
Yeah, definitely. When you go to the arenas, you see a very diverse crowd. Especially now, even from what we've been told, is that in the minor hockey associations, a lot of people from the South Asian community are putting their kids into minor hockey, and a lot of them have attributed it to the success of Hockey Night Punjabi. So it's helping grow the sport. More people playing hockey, more people buying tickets, buying jerseys, and participating in Canadian culture. So it's great.
All right, now we actually have a clip of you here from last season's playoff, and this, I think, captures your enthusiasm as a play-by-play commentator. This is when Nick Bonino of Pittsburgh scored. Let's just listen to the call. Now that is one of the best calls I've ever heard. You sounded so excited. Tell me about that. Tell me about that moment and what it's like to call the game in Punjabi. Do you think it'll be different than it is in English?
Well, Bonino scored such big goals in the playoffs, and with the adrenaline pumping, my colleagues and I at Hockey Night Punjabi, we like to bring in the characteristics of the community. It's a very vibrant, loud community. They love their music and their food as well, so we incorporate those characteristics in the call. So that's what that was about. But, for sure, there are different elements in terms of Punjabi and English. And tonight my role on the English side is going to be different than from the play-by-play. So I'll be, more catering my strategy to that role. But definitely, it's great to be a part of the hockey family overall. And, we're all really excited for tonight, and I just can't wait.
What does it mean to you to be, for this is a first? And we talk to people when it's a first. What does that mean to you, and what does that mean maybe to your family, to your friends?
It's really special. I think back to when my parents immigrated to Canada in the mid-'60s, and the hardships that they faced when they came here, or even to my great-grandfather. He came in 1908, was one of the first 100 Sikhs to come to Canada, and he decided to go back in those days to India. So when you look at, even just personally from my own family heritage, or even from my colleagues at Hockey Night Punjabi, and from what their families have had to go through to get to where we are now as a community, it's a night and day difference. And sometimes I refer back to the Canada Cups that were being played when Gretzky and Lemieux were playing together, scoring those beautiful goals. The face of Canada has really changed from then until now, and I think now that we're having these opportunities come our way, it's really reflective of the beauty of this country.
Well, Harnarayan, it was a real pleasure talking to you today. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me, Andrew.
And that's Harnarayan Singh of Hockey Night in Canada at the Saddledome in Calgary.